Okay, we're here with defensive lineman Jeff Clark at Arizona State's Media Day. And Jeff, if your name sounds familiar to ASU fans, is that maybe you came pretty close to committing to ASU, back in the day. This is really kind of like a first circle moment, I guess, being here in Tempe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
so it's been a great. I've been here since Friday, so I've been here a week.
Okay.
It's been a great environment so far. It's been sunny every day. I think the chilliest it's got is about 40. I mean, I love it up here. The fans. We've run into a couple fans. The fans look like they're fired up for this season coming up, and also it's a different scenery. With me being from Georgia and all, it's not a lot of palm trees, and around January it gets a little cold and frigid. I've just enjoyed my time up here so far.
I think there's so many unique aspects, to your recruitment to Arizona State. First of all, like I said, you're kind of close to coming here, last year. But just the fact that you really knew the school that well, and maybe different coaches back then and everything. But now that you're here on campus, does it really kind of feel the same? Just like talking to the coaches while they're trying to recruit you, and now they're here. You're here as a player. Just seeing the campus during a visit, now seeing campus as a student athlete. Is everything like pretty much the same? Does it make you feel better about your decision?
Actually, things are kind of better than I would expect, because I've always lived in Georgia for most of my life. So the only time I didn't live in Georgia is when I was at Louisville last year. But for a kid that's from Georgia and moved out west, this has been perfect. I've communicated with the coaches. Like I've met all the coaching staff mostly. For the most part, I've only been here a week, but I love the coaches. I love Coach Joe. I've got to connect with him because, of course, during the off season we work the strength staff a lot.
Sure.
So I've connected with Coach Joe a lot, and Coach Dillingham. I mean, you gotta love the guy. I mean, that's a guy that you have to love. I mean, he's been fired up to get me here, and he's just been fired up for this new 2024 season coming up. And with us moving to the Big 12, it's just a lot of amazing things coming to this program next season.
Now when I talked to you after you committed, you said that you had some long conversations with BJ Green, a guy that players, fans really loved over here. He wanted to transfer out to Washington, but how much street cred is it that a guy like BJ Green, that's no longer here on the roster, is really convincing you to come to ASU? That had to mean a lot in your recruitment.
It definitely meant a lot for BJ to leave and still talk so highly of this place and just tell me nothing but good things. BJ had absolutely nothing bad to say, and BJ is very, very loved around Tempe. So a lot of people are familiar with BJ. A lot of people respect BJ and his game, and BJ. He definitely felt like the best time for me to be a Sun Devil was right now. So I'm just glad shout out to BJ, and I'm just glad I'm here right now. I know what it takes to go to a championship, and I definitely feel like the pieces that Coach Dillingham has brought together can definitely bring a Big 12 championship, because we're no longer in the Pac-12, and we can go to this new conference and set a new standard for ourselves, and set a new standard for the conference itself, and just raise the bar for ASU, and just give the fans something that they haven't seen in a while.
Now talk about the new defensive line coach, Deron Reynolds. Obviously his credibility, I think, is unmatched when you talk about defensive lineman coaches in the college ranks. What kind of connection did you have with him? How did you feel about how he can coach and make you a better player here in Tempe?
Well, Coach Reynolds definitely has one great resume. So that's one thing that stood out to me. But ever since I've been here, Coach Reynolds has pulled me to the side and has wanted to talk to me and get to know me better ever since I've been here. And I really appreciate that out of him. And I just feel like he can make me a better player all around. And he can just sharpen up some things for me that can send me to the next level. And Coach Reynolds just seems like the piece that we really needed to get over the hump this season.
When you look at this defense, why do you think it's a good fit for Jeff Clark?
Well, I'm really comfortable with a 4-down front. So I really enjoy playing in a 4-down front. And Coach Reynolds is definitely a part of that, and Coach Brian Ward is a part of that too. Coach Ward has made me very comfortable and has went over the scheme with me, and has told me where he's seen me and what my role will be in this defense. So I've always played a 4-2-5 type defense, and I'm just very comfortable in that defense, and I just feel like that's the defense you need to win the Big 12 championship.
And last question, spring practice is about 2 months away. What are you looking forward to the first day of practice besides hitting somebody, because there are defensive linemen?
I'm looking for a team to be built for the Big 12 championship. I'm ready to, because this is my 6th year in college, and this is my last year in college.
Yep.
I'm ready to step in and be a leader, fill the leadership role that Deshaun Mallory left. He's now declared for the draft, and he will be getting drafted soon.
Yep.
Shout out to Deshaun too. But I just really plan on stepping in and filling in that leadership role and just helping the guys get together so we can all be a championship team.